Kansas City, a city with talent, with pain, with history, but somehow always get overlooked. We've had artists go viral, we've had moments, but for some reason, the world never really locked in with us. While cities like Memphis, Chicago, and Detroit built their own waves, Kansas City stayed fighting for recognition. That's what made me start asking myself one question, the famous question. Why is Kansas City blackballed musically? For a long time, it felt like Kansas City rap scene had lost its lane. The energy they used to buzz around the city started to fade, until a few new faces brought it back to life. In 2022, Sleazy World Gold came out swinging. His song, Sleazy Folk, took over TikTok and the streets. Even one of my artists, Lil Dirt, was in the car listening to Sleazy World Gold.
The more got left, they should've slid right. Since stopped so many whips, I named them red lights.
It wasn't just a local hit, it went nationwide. All of a sudden, everybody was shouting out KC again. Sleazy put Kansas City back on the map in a way we hadn't seen in years, showing the world that the city's sound can compete with anybody. Then, just recently, No Limit TC, he kept that fire going. He went viral, caught the internet's attention, and ended up signing a huge record deal. Proving that Casey still has young talent ready to break through has given him a spotlight. 20 Sleazy World Gold's national success and TC's rise, it feel like the city's heartbeat is starting to come back. To really understand where Kansas City rap is today, you gotta go back. Back before the TikTok hits, before the YouTube buzz, KC already had legends laying the foundation. In the early 2000s, Tech 9 was putting on for the city in a way nobody ever had. He built Strange Music, one of the biggest independent labels in the world. No label backing, no cosign, just pure grind. Tech proved that a KC artist could go global.
Kansas City, one of the most realest, talented, the hardest cities in the Midwest. But if we being honest, why don't our rappers blow up like they supposed to? I mean, we hear about Atlanta, Chicago, Detroit, New York, but what Kansas City missing? And it's not that the music ain't there. It's not like we are not talented, but it's something that I feel like that we are missing. I mean, I feel like we got the stories, we got the hunger, and we got the sound, and even the swagger. But somewhere between the support, the image, and mentality is just something we missing. So, in this video, I'm gonna break down how can a Kansas City artist take it to the next level? How can we put that door, how can we kick that door down as a city for artists, content creators, the whole nine. Today, we're gonna break this down in this video. Hey, boss. The number one reason Kansas City rappers can't blow up. Number one, lack of unity. Everybody wanna be the face of the city. Instead of saying come together and let's push something, let's push our stuff, everybody just want to be separate. It's always a competition or ego thing. Well, as we know, we got too many street beefs that's in the way. Too much pride. Too many people who don't want to see the next man win unless they benefiting from it. You see it. We see cities like Atlanta, New York, Memphis, all them other cities that, fake come together in a way, New Dallas. And they put everything together as a whole and they put each other on. And it's like in KC, if you're not a part of a certain group, if you're not a part of that group or that group, you won't even get acknowledged. Sometimes it's not always about the street beef. It's just be a lot of ego and pride. Rappers here got a lot of talent. But with the beef and all that in the way, we ain't gonna never grow. And what makes it worse, we don't know how much powerful we'll be if we work together. Like imagine, y'all. Imagine Sleazy doing a song with K-Rock. Imagine Tech Nine doing a song with Kobe. Imagine a lot of stuff, you feel me? That'll shake the game up. Some of the best talent is divided or beefing. But instead, everybody trying to prove that point, that they can make it first, or whoever just do something first. Until we drop that mindset, we'll always hold ourselves back.
Crack it on the back, please.
Another huge reason Kansas City rappers can't blow up, and honestly, one of the biggest ones, consistency and image. I've seen so many artists get a buzz, get an image, and get that light, but they don't execute it right. They drop one or two songs, maybe a video that went crazy in the city, then they start slowing down. They start feeling comfortable from that KC fame. And what I mean by the KC fame is, people get that, like I said, that one video or that one viral moment, and they just take that and let that be the end of it basically. They stop moving, well, they start moving like they already global and they already made it. But in reality, once you get the city, it's just the beginning. Now it's time to go global. Once you get that little wave, that's when you start to take trips, taking risks, doing shows, networking, taking risks, linking with artists from different cities. A lot of rappers in the city, they don't do that. I feel they get lazy, pride in a way. They stop dropping consistently. They don't try to update their views or well, not views, they don't want to update their visuals. You can't expect the world to take you serious if you don't move like you're ready for them to take you serious. We gotta let that KC fame local mindset go. Oh, that's Brody. Hey, boy, you almost got button. You almost got, what's the deal, brother?
You always got
boy. What you going to do? Chilling?
Come to see how,
Yeah. Yeah, though. Okay. Where we at, though, first of all? Where we at?
You, come on now.
You know where we at, though, huh?
You already.
We on that Trey side, that 3 side for real, on 3. But nah, why do you feel like Kansas City rappers are blackballed or just can't blow up, brother?
All them the same thing, the same 15, 20 that died is in everybody's song. Yeah, they all rap about the same thing, but with different lyrics. So nobody gonna blow with that shit.
How do you feel we can improve that, though, bro?
Stop rapping about that same shit.
Nah, for real. Hey, we need some more TCs. That's why TC.
I'm about to say he see Melly come on, this is who he in jail. How the you find this nigga?
Being different, bro. Being different. Got him right, bro.
Your side of the story, where you from? But come on, you niggas is not 15, 20 hats up doing all this rapping about the same. Come on, that's why niggas not listening to that. Down here, y'all gonna crack. Y'all gonna make a couple $1,000s from down here. But when it's time to book shows, you see who get booked.
That's exactly what I just said, bro. You gotta, they gotta let that KC fame go. They want to get global with it,
Niggas talking about they blackball. Y'all doing that to yourself. You gotta stop that shit.
For real. We gotta let that local KC fame mindset go. KC fame not gonna pay the bills. Consistency and growth do. The talent is here, but if you don't execute when that spotlight's on you, the city moves on fast. And we know that for a fact. How many, for my Kansas City people out here, how many people have y'all know that had that light? They had that glow. In a couple years, people grow up, your fan base grow up. You know what I mean? Your fan base get kids. Your fan base, they going to work. You know what I mean? So that same mindset that they had, it goes away. Number 3, Kansas City people just don't know how to be themselves. Like KC, we got our own lingo. We got our own swag, our own energy. We just don't show it enough. It's like every other city get hot and we try to copy their wave. There was a time when we wanted to be like Chicago. I mean, who didn't want to be like Chicago. Then I remember 2017, 18, we hopped onto the Detroit wave. Now it's like we just follow any trend in any other city and we just hop on their wave. But the thing is, Kansas City, we got our own culture that people would love if we showed it the right way. I mean, how many times I've been on the internet and people was like, why this dude sound like that? Oh, where he from? Or when they hear the word Boosie and they get surprised because they never heard that word before. Like I said, we got words like Boosie. We got words like Jeffin. 2025, a lot of our rappers don't even use them words no more. They using Chicago lingo. They saying on phoneme instead of saying Jeffin. They saying, you know what I mean, this word and this word instead of saying, Boosie. You know what I mean? Like, and that's not us. The way we talk, the way we dress, the way we move, it's different. But too many artists are scared to show the city because they feel like it won't give them the national attention that they want because nobody's seen it before. The truth is, that's exactly how these cities blow. Chief Keef blew up because we never heard YN, I heard bang bang. We never heard on Photo Grade. We never heard certain stuff. It was unique. They bring something the world never seen before. Look at NBA Youngboy, a fan favorite. He brought that Baton Rouge swagger, that boy, that all that. Like, it was unique. We never heard that before. You know what I mean? And he made people want to talk like, or just that whole Louisiana swag, bro. He made it cool. Kansas City can be the next wave if we just originally embraced our originality instead of trying to hop on another man's wave or another city's wave. We got to start realizing our city got everything that we need to stand out. We just got to showcase it. The last reason I feel like Kansas City is blackballed. It's like out here, nobody really support until somebody else does. Folks will scroll right past your work, your music or your YouTube or anything, but we'll post another artist from another city stuff or whatever type of work it is. This can be some of your closest people, your friends, and real close loved ones. Kansas City, we got this mentality like showing love is lame, like supporting somebody make them look like a fan, but that's backwards. That's why other cities are winning. They show love yearly. They push their people. They proud to see somebody from their side make it. Like for example, I seen the Tech 9 stuff go viral. Where people was, it was a funny moment, but it's like Tech 9 from Kansas City. He made it. You know what I mean? He's a multi-millionaire. He's a genuine person. So it's like, how can we hate on that? How can we put negative, just negative insight on Tech 9 at all? Like, how can we do that? Like, do I agree with his music or, everything that he does? No. But I would never put negative on somebody that's genuine, have not did nothing flaw, and put known for somewhere you from. Here it's like people waiting to see you fall instead of rise, and it be in a fake way. They won't actually say it, but you can tell in their heart that's what it is. And it's not just fans. It's promoters. It's DJs, videographers. Everybody want to be the top dog, but nobody want to build that ladder to get us there. If we had a stronger support system, KC would be on the map. I had made a post when I said basically a promoter in a city, they throw so many things in Kansas City, so many events, so many shows. We have stuff like Kansas City celebrity basketball games and stuff like that. And we seem to invite the same people in Kansas City that's like, older guys that and no disrespect that, I feel, or it could be an argument that it's like, they're not in the same type of prime or glow that they was in. What about the younger guys? We act like we don't see these younger guys, and that's a problem that's with the city. You feel me? Like, you finna sit here and tell me Tech 9, you never seen K-Rock Bandit? You never seen 356ville? And you in the city. You in the city. It's not like you not here. you hear. And I don't know how, it's probably like, label stuff that goes on and stuff like that. It's like, and you did stuff, I definitely seen you, bring people out to shows and stuff like that. But it's like, just imagine if Sleazy did a song with Kobe or K-Rock Bandit, and an actual real song, where it's a video shot to it, stuff like that. Like, just imagine how powerful that'd be. And back to Tech Nine, like, shout out you, but it's like, you don't know how, like, what it would mean to these kids out here, the K-Rocks, the Kobe's, the Vills. This you sending a message to one of these guys, a fire emoji, or anything. That can mean a lot. That's the power you have. And it's not just Tech, you feel me? I feel like it be everybody, And I know it's beef and stuff that's going on. It's beef and this and that, but if you actually just tap in with some of these kids, bro, you will understand that a lot of stuff not what it is when it comes to that. And two, these kids are just kids that just want to make it. And we can help if we just talk to one of these guys, or just reach out to each other, At the end of the day, Kansas City got everything it needs to win. The talent's here, the sound's here, the hunger's here. What's holding us back is not the music, it's the mindset. Once we let the ego go, the competition, and the KC fame mentality, and start thinking bigger, that's when we will see changes. We gotta build our own platforms, support our own people, and be proud of our culture. Because the truth is, we already different. How many fat tones do we know or have we seen out here? That's real Kansas City. We just gotta own it. And this video is not to tear anybody down, none of the current artists. I'm saying this because I believe in the city. I don't want to move, and I want to make our mark here, bro, and I want to help us. I believe in Kansas City artists. So post their music, pull up to their shows, tell them they hard. That's how we grow. And maybe, just maybe, the next city the world will be paying attention to is Kansas City. On 3.